hopefully good advice with Sooyoon of in the studio. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Loving the weather.
Yeah. It's becoming more chill.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In the States,
Yeah.
what was your favorite season?
My favorite season was
Because there's only like 2 in LA.
Yeah. it's like summer and really hot summer.
It's like summer, really hot summer, and then kind of fall-ish weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like October because September is kind of still hot there, but as it becomes move on to October, it becomes better. It's like more chill.
Yeah.
And I can like pull out my cardigan
And hoodies.
Yeah.
Hoodie weather.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, I love hoodie weather.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a winter person. I'd rather have cold than hot. I hate hot.
Yeah.
I hate hot. So yeah, I'm more of a fall person. Fall and winter. As you can see, I've been getting really flamboyant with my clothes these days because I love scarves and I love hats.
Halloween.
Yes, Halloween is coming up.
What were you in Halloween for Halloween?
Okay, so I had to do Halloween for my cousins. So I lived with my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
So each and every year we actually had to do something with my cousins. So I've been a Korean ghost.
Oh, Korean ghost. Like a
천여귀신.
천여귀신.
Yes. I was a Korean ghost. It was actually a very sad Halloween that year.
Why?
Because my mom had a authentic Korean jade hairpiece that I used to be
the 천여귀신.
Yeah, the ghost. Because normally in Korea you think the hair is all down, but my mom wanted to braid my hair and pin it up.
Yeah.
So I used the pin, but I lost it while we were trick or treating, and I've never been able to find one since then. So yeah, everything else is fake. So I've been trying to find one. Yeah, but anyways, so I've been doing a lot of that, and then, but Halloween's been getting pretty big in Korea. I mean, you've been here, what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
So you've probably seen it grow a lot in the past 3 years you've been here,
I
too.
I heard that it was growing a lot, but I never got a chance to kind of, celebrate with my friends here.
Here.
Yeah.
If you were to do anything here,
yeah,
what would you be willing to do? So not necessarily like getting dressed up, but if you were willing to do something, what would you do?
I talked about this with my band members, but if our schedule's open, we want to have like a Halloween dressed up like show.
Oh, wow.
Like a club or something, We dress up as what we want to be, and then we just have a show with our fans. That'll be fun.
I want to go.
Yeah. We want to make it happen, but we have to kind of adjust talk it out with our company first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think our entire staff members were just like, what? Really? Huh? What? Can we go?
Yeah. I'm gonna wear like a costume, like a there's this character I like. His name is Choppa.
Okay.
And I want to kind of dress as that person or that character. Yeah. And play the drums.
That'd be super cute.
Yeah, right?
That'd be
fun.
super cute.
Yeah.
That'd be super cute. Recently, for me, I was able to experience Halloween in Korea.
Yeah.
Thanks to a few friends. I actually was able to go on base. So we actually got a chance to like do trick-or-treating and stuff for the kids on base, on the army base.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun. The weather these days is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm loving the weather.
Yeah.
We're actually getting some fall weather.
Yeah.
So let's jump into our stories for today since it's October already. It's a brand new month. It's the first ugly truth of the month of October.
All right. It's from Mara from USA.
Ooh, Mara sent in a story last week too.
Yep. Hi, Sooyoon and Isak. Here's another problem. I'm 33 years old and I've never been in love. And before you ask, yes, I've dated a lot. She kind of emphasized a lot, and I won't go into details. But anyway, I always seem to go for nice, awkward guys that have mommy issues.
Ooh.
No. The thing is, I always get bored after like 4 months. I break up with them because I hate stringing along people. My sister tells me I just need to date guys that are more outgoing and funny. But I'm a bit of a quiet person, and I don't feel like outgoing guys would like me. I'm not boring, just quiet at first, and once you get to know me, I'm pretty sarcastic in humor. You could say I go for the same old type of guys because it's easier. But I'm not getting any younger, and I don't just want to settle. What should I do?
Okay.
So she likes guys who are nice and awkward, right?
Yeah, and has mommy issues. Mara, what kind of mommy issues?
For when I was reading this story, it reminded me of James actually.
What? James?
Yeah, because he's really nice.
Okay.
But a lot of people think that he's awkward in his own way.
Okay.
And
yes, he is.
He doesn't have yeah, right. And he doesn't have mommy issues, but he really loves his mom.
Oh, okay.
He like, I feel like his parents or his family is like his number one priority.
Okay.
So that's how I feel. I'm not sure if he thinks that's true, but yeah. But I mean, nice and awkward guys are pretty cool. I think they're kind of.
Yeah, I think they would be good.
Yeah.
But I feel that, like she said, she gets bored after like 4 months because she feels like they're just stringing along people. So like, you know, there's no fun in the relationship because they're awkward, but they're quiet and they're just not willing to go out of the extraordinary and try to do something different.
I see.
So I'm guessing that's why.
Maybe that's why James hasn't dated for so long.
The truth comes out.
I'm just kidding, James. It's just because that, you know, you don't want to fall in love.
It's because
James doesn't want to fall in love.
Oh, that sounds so sad.
It's because James just, you know, wants to work hard.
Okay.
And he has a choice, but he's just not making any.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like showing off his abs in pictorials.
Oh man.
I saw the ad. I was like, whoa. Who are you?
James told me that he always listens to the show when he's running, you know, outside in the Han River.
Hi, James.
Hey, James, I know you're listening.
Oh, then we should talk about James. We've been talking about Moon too much. We should be talking about James now.
Okay. You're
gonna
hero,
be the target.
James.
Yeah, you're gonna be the target of our conversations now, James. Okay, well, Mara.
Yeah.
So the team A or team B for this week is just wait to fall in love naturally, or B, love needs effort. Look for love.
Look for love.
Yeah, so look for love. It does take effort. I do agree that effort does count. Mara, though, don't feel that you should be settling down because of your age.
No way, no.
No way, no way, no way, no. No way, no way, no. Can we mix A and B with C?
What's your C?
Well, for me, I agree that love needs work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an effort. You have to make an effort.
Yeah.
Definitely. We've talked about this before. You can't change a person, but then again, you can meet in the middle. We've talked about this before. Sooyoon says that his dating type is he's kind of more chill. He doesn't have to necessarily meet his girlfriend every single day.
Yeah.
So if the girl kind of wants to, he feels that she's kind of clingy. I'm exactly what he doesn't like. I'm actually the type of person that's very clingy in a relationship, but mostly only for the first 4 months. I like to be homebodies. I like to relax and everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't like wasting money on dates.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, in the States, I know it's a different story, but in Korea, like, if you really want to go on a date, like a full-on date, so movie, dinner, dessert maybe, or coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
You gotta grab a minimum budget of at least $100 for the two of you.
Yeah,
if you are gonna be,
two of you.
if the guy or the girl is gonna be paying for two of you, it does come out to that much. And then if you like to drink,
more, even more. Yeah.
So, I feel that, you know, for me in the beginning of the relationship, I'd rather go to the market, cook, invite friends over, have them bring a bottle.
Yeah.
And make it a potluck. And it saves on money. You have a blast. You get to know each other. Yeah. And you don't necessarily have to get, you know, dressed up and go out. I'm just that type of a person. Yeah. But like I said, it does take work. If Sooyoon really likes me, obviously he might be willing to make sacrifices in the relationship to be like, okay, I'm not normally the type of person that likes to meet up with people, but I'll make the sacrifice and I will, even though I'm uncomfortable, I'll, you know, I'll let you come in this much. Yeah. And then, of course, for me as a girlfriend, I can't just say, okay, give me more, give me more. I would have to work and being like, okay, since you gave me this much, I'll give you this much.
I feel like there has to be some, to some point, like, give and take.
Yeah, there has to be give and take.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the push and pull.
Yeah.
So not what we like to call in Korea, 밀당.
Yeah.
No. That's game playing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Respect and
exactly.
Kind of sharing what you guys' thoughts and beliefs.
I feel that, Mara,
Yeah.
the problem is not necessarily you picking the wrong guys. I feel that you might not just have found the right guy to be awkward and quiet and cool with.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you've dated a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Having experiences is definitely better than, being like what Korean people say, like mote solo, which is like you haven't
never
dated. Never dated.
I mean, at least going out on a few dates, having had, but you never fall in love. See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
With people, like even now, I've actually seen, so in my years of dating, there's been, I think, 3 guys that actually brought up weddings or getting married and actually settling down. And in each relationship, I was pondering if I was ready to settle down. And surprisingly enough, I was more excited to settle down when I was younger than now. But if I look back, if I would have settled down with that person, I don't think I would have been unhappy. But then again, I wouldn't have been the person that I am today.
Yeah.
Do I not love like I used to then? No. The relationships that I was in then, I had different feelings each relationship.
Yeah.
The fluttering, the fall in love, the pitter-patter. It's very different on very different levels. So, Mara, just because you don't get butterflies for somebody doesn't mean that you're not in love, I have to say.
Yeah.
If you really respect someone, I feel that that would be an even bigger love that someone can't really teach you.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
So to fall in love with somebody because you respect them, I feel would be a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, I agree that you need effort. And I feel like sometimes it's almost like you choose to love that person. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's not like naturally I grow to love them. Sometimes it's like, oh, since this person is so awesome, like I want to love this person, and I choose to. And I kind of, maybe it's because I grew older than my early 20s. But now it's like, oh, I want to love this person, so I'm gonna start loving this person.
Exactly. You open your heart to that person.
It's like you open your heart. So,
So
maybe Amara is has like a protection, maybe.
She has a wall.
She has like a wall to fall in love with somebody because maybe she's afraid to getting hurt, or maybe she feels like that person's not good enough for her.
Okay.
Or stuff like that. I feel like, so maybe
to be.
Maybe instead
of naturally happening, be. It's so hard.
It's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah.
So hard to choose between A and B today.
But I feel like when I was in early 20s, I felt like Mara, like I've never had like a legit girlfriend until high school, or I mean until college.
Okay.
I never dated in like junior high or in the high school, and then I felt like, man, I need to fall in love. I want to experience love, right? And then I met this girl, and I was like, I didn't really fall in love with her, but I felt like I wanted to love her.
Okay.
So I kind of like opened my heart to her.
Okay.
And then I fell in love, like deeply. Like I actually forced myself to love that person.
Okay.
And then, we broke up, and then I realized that, I've experienced love, so it was easier for me to, experience different kind of love.
Okay.
Like naturally, and it was deeper, and it was better.
Okay.
Since I've experienced I forced myself having that kind of feeling. Yeah, what I mean? So maybe if Mara experienced it once, I think she could
naturally do
it after.
Okay,
if it doesn't work out the first time.
Okay, so for now, B.
For now, B.
And then maybe A.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I feel that actually that's a very great explanation. I couldn't have said it better. Mara, overall, I feel that, it's something that we can work on. If you're listening right now, start sending messages. For our other listeners, I know it's super hard. A or B for Mara. We're going to continually talk about this for today. But let's take...
What's your choice?
B.
B?
C, D, E.
Z.
Z? I'd have to go with B today. It does need effort, and I feel that, like you were saying, I'm leaning more towards that. I think that, she does have a barrier that she might need to
open up
a little bit and select a person to actually kind of cling on to. What we're going to do is take a quick song break, and then we're going to come back, talk about some of our other stories, but still continue to send in some advice from our Team A or Team B.
All right.
We've got Lee Seung-gi with Han Yoo-ji on the track, and also Radi as well with Alone in Love, 연애시대.
언제나 거침없던 내가 조금씩 눈치를 보고 있어 겉으론 관심 많은 척 차가운 도시의 남자인 척 애써 외면하고 낯설은 말투로 널 만나왔어 영화가 아니잖아 그 드라마의 그 남자가 아니잖아 이제 더 이상 내 맘과 다르게 널 대할 순 없어 네가 좋아 솔직한 내 맘 들어봐 줄래 우리 연애할까 나 오랫동안 솔로여서 연애가 서툴지 모르지만 네 전 남자친구보다 네가 만나보는 남자보다 가장 널 사랑할게 우리 연애할까
저기요.
네?
되게 미인이시네요.
고맙습니다.
혹시 전화번호?
네?
아, 저기 전화번호.
크게 말씀하세요.
전화기 좀 쓸 수 있을까요?
내가 머뭇거리는 동안 너에게 쏟아지는 다른 남자들의 관심 가득한 눈빛 친절한 태도 난 정말 미치겠어 애써 외면할까 생각도 했지만 너 그럴 순 없어 남자가 아니잖아 이렇게 허무하게 돌아선다면 이제 더 이상 내 맘과 다르게 널 대할 순 없어 네가 좋아 솔직한 내 맘 들어봐 줄래 우리 연애할까 나 오랫동안 솔로여서 연애가 서툴지 모르지만 네 전 남자친구보다 네가 만나보는 남자보다 가장 널 사랑할게 우리 연애할까
왜요? 또 무슨 할 말 있어요?
예. 제가 진짜 할 말이 있는데요.
뭔데요?
저기 우리 우리
우리 연애하자고요?
우리 연애할까 나 오랫동안 솔로여서 연애가 서툴지 모르지만 네 전 남자친구보다 네가 만난 모든 남자보다 가장 널 사랑할게 우리 키스할까 I love you 이런 달콤한 말 매일 해주고 싶은데 나 용기 있는 남자 되어 꼭 너를 가지고 싶은데 내 곁에 있어줄래 시간이 없거나 내 눈이 높아진 것만은 아닌 것 같아 오랫동안 홀로 누군지도 모를 한 여자의 포로가 될 나를 기다려왔어 지금 그게 너라고 말하고 있어 아까 했던 얘기 한 번 더 해도 될까 우리 키스할까 I love you 이런 달콤한 말 매일 해주고 싶은데 나 용기 있는 남자 되어 꼭 너를 가지고 싶은데 내 곁에 있어줄래 우리 연애할까
With that, we're back. Mara, we still are going to talk about your story for Team A or Team B, so hang in there. But we're going to jump into our second story from the USA.
Yes, and there's a very long story from Eva, right? Hello, Isak and Sooyoon. I am the maid of honor for my 7th grade best friend's wedding next year, and I'm completely overjoyed. The other bridesmaid are 2 cousins and 4 of her other best friends from high school. I used to hang out with her and her high school best friends my freshman year, but her friends were obsessed with boys and they always caused unnecessary attention, the group as a whole. Then I started hanging out with other people. So the idea of going to Vegas with them for the bachelor's party and even just coordinating bridesmaid stuff with them is not something I'm looking forward to doing. But will absolutely make the sacrifice for my best friend. The next night, she meets up with the girls for dinner in Vegas. She asked the night before if I wanted to go somewhere, but declined due to prior engagements. However, the night after they had dinner, I find out through Facebook they had a movie night to watch Bridesmaids and had a wedding plan session without informing me. So now it makes my role irrelevant. While I'm grateful for their willingness to help with the planning, I do feel like I should have some ownership in the planning and delegating. I'm trying hard not to feel offended or self-entitlement just because I'm her first best friend and her maid of honor. And I sure don't want to be on a different page than them all the time. Am I wrong for feeling this way? If so, how should I address this? Or should I even address this? Please help.
Okay, since Sooyoon's a guy, I don't think he understands the responsibilities of the maid of honor.
I have no clue.
No, actually, our writer,
Yeah.
she came up to me and she was just like, I don't get it. I was like, okay, big culture difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the U.S., in wedding days, normally weddings are not a big family ordeal, I'd have to say. The family itself is mom, dad come, maybe pay, but they don't plan. In Korea, mom, dad plan, pay,
They
and
do
then
everything.
the kids, they do everything. So it's a big difference in culture. So her point is, I'm not a bridesmaid, I'm the maid of honor.
So what is the maid of honor?
She has all these responsibilities.
Okay.
So she's pretty much a copy of the bride, but not the bride.
Oh.
So she gets everything done for the bride. Bridal shower, bachelorette party, bridesmaid dresses if the bride can't be there, talking about colors, flowers, how everything's going to be held, photo shoots, what style they should go for, what they should do, getting those dates and things organized. So pretty much, like I said, carbon copy of the bride. So if the bride is too busy getting things ready, she calls the nail apartment, the nail appointment, hair appointment, double checks everything. Like I said, carbon copy. So this is what Ava is upset about.
Yeah.
I'm not a bridesmaid. I'm the maid of honor. But, and I'm not friends with all the maid of honors, but that's still okay.
Yeah.
I have my responsibilities, but I didn't want to go one night and boom, my entire job just went out the window.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so she's just like, what am I doing here?
Okay.
You appointed me maid of honor, but now things are going on without me.
So what's the role of bridesmaids?
So bridesmaids are just there to look pretty.
Oh, I see.
So you're just
standing there.
Yeah.
Holding flowers.
It's kind of like the best man for guys.
Okay.
You know, like the guy's best friend. He's a ring bearer. He keeps the ring. He's the one that's supposed to be the most irresponsible, but still the most responsible at the same time.
If I get married, I don't want to choose Moon because he might lose my ring. I mean, he's my best friend, so I want to appoint him as the best man, but.
You think he's gonna lose your ring? I think if you get married and Moon becomes your best man, it's gonna be like Hangover.
Yeah.
They're gonna sweep you off to Thailand. James is gonna come back with a tooth missing.
And a cool tattoo. On his forehead or something. Yeah.
Oh my dear Lord.
man, it may be fun. We just need a cameraman so he can shoot everything. And we can like release a movie or something.
Oh my dear
Hangover
Lord.
4.
Hangover 4.
Yeah.
So Ava, from a girl's perspective, I've seen my girlfriends get married, even though they were very Korean style weddings. I understand why you're hurt. So it's pretty much being given a responsibility and then having that taken away from you with no explanation. I would, in my perspective, confront the bride.
Okay.
I know it's her wedding. So obviously she has to be the princess, but I mean, clear things up with her.
Yeah.
Get an exact list of what she wants you to do. If you haven't gotten that already, tell her so there's no more misunderstandings. Because I know that Ava, you don't want to hang out with her other bridesmaids until the wedding day or until the photo shoot, and I would probably be the same way. So to try and stay out of their hair and to not get into any more misunderstandings. Meet up with the bride and tell her exactly what you want to do. Yeah. And then just make it clear that you will take care of it and that other opinions would be great, but that you would like to keep the responsibility and take over without having other people taking over it. So if like she wants you to get everything done, like bridesmaid dresses or whatever, then, you know, do that. Or if she wants you to just, you know, take care of her the day of, then you know what? Stay out of it. Trust me, I've seen a lot of brides, and they might be the sweetest girls at heart, but once they become brides, they become bridezilla. Why do you think they made a show out of it?
I mean, that's so nice of Eva. You know, I mean, if I was Eva, like, if my responsibilities are gone, I feel like, oh,
okay, I won't do it.
It's not like I'm getting married.
Okay, then you do it.
Yeah, you do it then, you know. But she feels. I feel like she has a lot of love for her friends.
Oh, of course. And I would be very upset too. I mean, even if it's not like maid of honor.
Yeah.
I mean, if my best friend told me to do something, and then all of a sudden, so let's say a friend of mine asked for me to sing the congratulatory song at her wedding, but then I hear my other friends talking about like them maybe bringing another singer. It's just like, then what about me? Then I don't have to do it? Okay, good. Because then I didn't want to do it in the first place. It's like, you know, you need to tell people this. And I know that your friend right now, she's probably, everything is beautiful. Trust me, I've talked with a lot of brides. Everything is beautiful. I want this bouquet. I want this bouquet. I want this dress. I want this dress. I want this bridesmaid's dress. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's like, gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah. So I think that maybe she's just getting too excited about the wedding. So calm her down, bring her back to reality. I feel that another main responsibility for the maid of honor is to put your foot down and say no.
All right.
Because obviously she gave you that title. When it comes to like, you know, engagement rings and stuff like that, guys give advice. It's like, dude, come on. Too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you were given that responsibility, and I know that other things were taken out of your, you know, from under you, but I feel that, you know, in this situation, putting your foot down would not be a bad idea.
How would you plan your marriage? Like, you want to have it like in the church or outside?
If I get married in Korea, I've actually talked about this. If I ever get married, I'm gonna probably have it. If I ever get married, and if I'm gonna stay in Korea and have my wedding here, I'm thinking of doing kind of an outside wedding, but not like one of those big expensive hotels with really bad food. I actually want to have a very American style type of a wedding here in Korea, but I want to have it at like a pension resort. So like, you know what, in Korea, if you leave the outskirts of Seoul, they have these pensions or condos, and some places actually only have a few buildings, and you know, find one that has pretty cute buildings, rent the entire place out, and then maybe give one of the buildings to the family so that the parents can stay in one dorm, and then the rest kind of have it in an open basket, and then have people bring in like barbecue and not necessarily cater food, just everybody, you know, have a dance floor and just go crazy. I sang at a backyard wedding in the States. Actually, they had it at their own home.
Oh, wow.
It was really cool. It was very intimate. There was only like 50 people.
That's pretty cool, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, the couple's there. Everybody leaves. It's like our house, our party. You leave. I stay, you go.
I feel like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of Korean weddings are pretty much the same here.
Wedding halls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyways, Ava, I feel that the maid of honor also has the responsibility to put your foot down. So I don't think that putting your foot down would be inappropriate action at your perspective.
For sure.
Mara, back to you. Like I kept saying, when you're younger, you feel like you want to get married. As you get older, you don't feel like you want to get married. As you are kind of worrying about what you should do, for our listeners, continue to vote. Should she let love fall naturally? Or should she try to make an effort to grab that next Mr. Right?
Yeah.
Continue to send an A or B. We're kind of both going for B today.
B.
Yes. Okay. Tiara is singing 결혼하지 마, don't get married. Mara, we're going to take a listen to this track, and we'll see you guys after this with our next story.
All right.
Anybody come help me now. Stop everybody, the boy is mine. Hey, anybody come help me now. Stop everybody, the boy is mine. 말도 안 돼, 거짓말이죠. 나는 하늘에 날벼락이. 날 두고 자꾸만 또 어딜 쳐다보니. 장난이다. 어서
Can you give me some tips on how to make friends?
You said that you were a loner in high school.
Yeah.
So make friends. How do you make friends?
I don't know. You just become cool. you just makes yourself really cool.
Get the clueless makeover.
Yeah. First thing is your appearance for sure.
Okay.
So that people can approach you easily. And put on a smile. That's always, a good way. I think how you dress yourself, like your clothes is pretty important. Then people might think. See how people dress, like cool people dress. Like among your
Don't
high
be
school.
a hipster though, please don't be a hipster. Please don't be a hipster.
Yeah, and look at your among your group of friends, or I mean among your group of peers. Look at the popular kids and maybe dress like them.
Okay.
And
I feel that though in university you're so by yourself.
Yeah.
I was by myself at college so much that it was really hard to make friends even in class. I'm guessing that the fastest way would try to make a friend that has a class with you.
Yeah, for sure.
So don't start doing anything random.
I think putting on a sunglass, makes you cool, and it might work.
Sooyoon, we're not all good looking like you are, and we put like sunglasses on and like we become RP, okay? And like we can shoot a photo shoot, and you guys look so like darn cool in your sunglasses.
No.
I'd have to say, VV, for. I mean, clothes. Yes, it does become appearance.
I was just kidding about that, but yeah.
I feel that trying too hard would be worse.
Yeah,
clothes-wise.
yeah, no way. Yeah.
Be comfortable. I think confidence is a big thing.
Yeah.
If you're very eager, and you can tell when people are illuminating positive energy. So you can tell when somebody's shy before they even open their mouth. So when people walk by, I can tell if that person is a shy person, a very to themselves person, or a very outgoing person, and you can tell by the way they walk.
Yeah.
So maybe walk a little bit more with confidence. So straight, put your shoulders up a little bit more, straight back, head up high.
Yeah.
In class too. I don't know.
And if you're a shy person, sunglasses always help.
Because you can hide from everybody.
Yeah. Well, and I think you probably have some interest in K-pop because you're
Obviously
listening
you're listening to our show.
So maybe you can make some friends having common interests, like maybe Royal Paris fans.
Yeah.
In Brazil.
That'd be great.
Yeah, or any other idol groups or any other cool groups.
Yeah. At your university, is there any get together for K-pop fans
I'm sure there is.
Dance fans? Yeah.
I'm sure there's or even like a Korean language group or something like that.
I think that would actually be really cool. Vivi, there's a lot of different ways to make friends, especially in university.
Yeah.
With different groups that you can join, clubs that you can join.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to make friends with common interest. So maybe look at what kind of clubs are listed in your school, and then maybe find a way to sign up for those and see if you like it.
Yeah.
If you're interested in computers, sign up for a computer club. If you're interested in K-pop, try to find a K-pop club.
Yeah.
Find some people in your community that like the same things that you do.
I mean, when I was in college, I obviously had no friends when I first, went to college, and so I think I joined like this Korean group, like a Korean like a 유학생 group,
Oh, foreigner group.
Yeah, foreigner group.
Like
Korean
foreign
people who
exchange
just came to States, and I was able to like help them, learn English, and we just shared some kind of stuff. I would ask them, how's Korea these days, blah blah blah, and then we become friends.
Yeah. I took Japanese course, and I met a lot of Korean kids, and then we started becoming friends.
Yeah.
And we started hanging out every Friday, but I had a class on Friday, and I was the only one that had class on Friday, and let's just say I didn't get a good grade in that class. So, I mean, obviously, I feel that, joining a club or a group or, things to do in college is a lot of things that could get you more interactive. If you like doing community service, doing charity work, there's always charities at colleges.
I mean, that doesn't even make you don't even have to, try to make yourself like a cool person.
Oh yeah,
You just have to,
presentable.
you just have to kind of like help out other people. And
Yeah.
like naturally, you're gonna become friends with other
Oh, of
people.
course.
Yeah.
If you're an animal lover, join an animal group.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I want to join a group now. Like a club now. I want to join like an animal club.
I would love to go back to college just for the clubs.
Oh, yeah.
No class, just clubs.
Yeah, no class, just clubs.
Hang out with people and talk about stuff like that.
That sounds like really fun.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vivi, there's a lot of different ways. Hopefully that helped, and
Yeah.
hopefully that opened up a lot of doors.
Mm.
Back to Mara
Mm.
from the USA. 33 and never been in love.
Yeah.
Both of us are still kind of thinking that you should force it though, because Sooyoon says that in his personal experience, he forced it a little bit, and it kind of helped because he naturally fell in love after that.
Yeah. No, I can't say that you're gonna find your love like the first time, because usually people kind of fail their first love, but after you learn a lot from that experience, and then it's gonna be easier to kind of fall in love and then kind of keep that good relationship with your love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the more simple-minded you are, the better. Kind of taking it a further note, a friend of mine, she married her first boyfriend. So she
Wow.
only had one boyfriend in her life, and she married him after dating for about 5 or 6 years. And
How did it turn out?
I know, honestly, she's in her about, I think, a year and a half, second year of marriage. And I honestly didn't think that it was going to go far.
Wow.
Personally, because I figured that once she opened up and she's taking them seriously. So she's making an effort to enjoy it, and she says she's enjoying it. So I
That's
mean,
awesome.
yeah, her mind control
Yeah.
aspect is, I'm married now. I guess this is normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess this is normal.
Yeah.
She doesn't know any better. I guess we could say.
Mhm.
So I feel that right now, Mara, you're still at that state, even though that you've dated a
Yeah.
lot. You're still in that sense of you've never really felt that before. So I'd say that if before you feel it, I mean, you don't know what you're missing, I guess. So don't let books and all these other things fill you
Yeah.
with ideas that, because I don't have, butterflies in my stomach
Yeah.
and I'm not staying up all night thinking about that person, that I'm not really in love with that person.
Yeah, I mean, even that it disappears after couple like relationships. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Like you fall in love once, and then second time you fall in love, and then like third time you're like, oh, what's the point of loving? Like I think there are stages like that. So just explore and fall in love.
I don't think that the guys that you're dating are the problem, and I don't feel that either you're the problem either.
Yeah.
I feel that it is about timing. Certain people find their significant others early on.
Yeah.
Some people don't. Don't settle. Never, ever, ever settle
Yeah.
for anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna make you happy.
Yeah, it's not. Never, ever,
Yeah.
ever, ever settle. For you personally, if you're ready to settle down, though, then maybe I'm not recommending dating sites. No, bad. No,
Oh no.
no.
Yeah.
But maybe put yourself out there just a little bit more, and give it a try.
Yeah.
But don't feel pressured to get married by a certain age.
Yeah.
All right. So for us, though, because they're about to actually kick us out of the studio.
Oh no.
We're going to give our winner after the show today, because we're actually running out of time.
Okay.
So for our listeners, check who won today, which was either Team A or Team B. And then we're also going to send one of you guys a Polaroid of Sooyoon.
Yeah. I should start like putting on makeup because I always
Just come into the studio and take Polaroids.
Yeah, take Polaroid pictures.
You
But
know-
Polaroid pictures, look awesome.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have like natural Photoshop,
Exactly.
기능.
Exactly. They're the best.
Yeah.
We're going to actually take a listen to Kirumi and Inziwan's track, Me First, 내가 먼저, as our last track for today, and we'll see you next week.
All right, see you guys.
내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저 내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저
고개 숙여 눈을 피하고 미안하단 말만 하면서 깊은 한숨을 쉬고 있어. 상상할 수도 없는 듣고 싶지도 않은 내가 싫어져 버렸지. 아픈 얘기를 꺼내기도 전에 내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저 헤어지자 말하고 너를 차버릴 거야. 내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저 네가 버리기 전에 먼저 끝내자고 말할 거야.
내 맘은 터질 듯해. 그렇게 솔직하게 다 털어놓지 마라. 나도 할 말은 많아. 자존심만 앞세워 본심은 다 불태워. 눈물에 젖은 표정 이제는 집어치워.
늦게 착한 척하는 눈물 연기를 하는 그런 거짓말 하지마. 독하기 나쁘게 말하기 전에 내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저 헤어지자 말하고 너를 차버릴 거야. 내가 먼저 그래 내가 먼저 네가 버리기 전에 먼저 끝내자고 말할 거야. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
One exclusive.